Blessings, 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 everybody out there in the universe. My name is Sean Myrie, and I'm your host of the Down to Earth podcast. Tonight, I got a special guest coming on that spaceship. A great artist, legendary artist, a great vocalist, straight from the six. We got Melanie Durant. Melanie Durant coming through on that spaceship. Yeah, check it out. 8 p.m. live and direct. Bless up universe. Bless up to all our sponsors. Cities up north. Yoki Healing Arts. Homeboy Clothing. Chill City. Everybody out there. Bless up. This is the Down to Earth podcast. We got a great artist. A great artist coming through. Straight to you. Yeah, it's on Down to Earth. Subscribe to all our channels in my link tree. You can check it out. It's on Spotify, YouTube. You got the EQTV and the Down to Earth YouTube channel live and direct, past episodes, and also you could see like virtual concert and everything. Bless up. Yeah, don't holler clothing. Much respect. Just waiting for a special guest to come through on that spaceship. You know, this is what we do. Friday night, Down to Earth with you. Yeah, just bringing you something. Waiting for a special guest. She got a new track out. Listen. She's been putting it down for years in Toronto, Canada. Trust me, look her up. Melanie Durant. Yeah, just waiting. That's how we're doing it. Link it with your universe. Yeah. Play a little snip. Yeah, Melanie Durant. Big artist. What you know about that? Just listen. What you're saying. Universe. Waiting for Melanie Durant to come through. On that spaceship. Bless up, people. Let me send it out. Sending it out to the universe. Listen. Let's see. Connecting. There she is. Bless up. What you're saying. Respect. I say this to everybody. Introduce yourself to the universe, to those who may not know who you are.
Hi, my name is Melanie Durant. I'm a singer-songwriter from Toronto, Canada, and yeah.
So how long have you been doing the music thing for, you know?
If I tell you, I got to kill you.
I know though. I'm not like the usual suspects. I know more than the usual. Because I remember hearing Melanie Durant everywhere, like, and after later on, I heard some imitators I just won't mention, but your style is unique. You got your own voice, and like, you know, you've been putting it down from, I remember the time when I won't say it, but yeah, like, how you been doing? Like, you got this new track, Listen. I'm hearing nice vibes, some nice soulful vibes. Like, how you feel about like doing music right now again?
I love it. I'm never going to stop. You don't stop doing things that you love. You know, it's part of you, and I feel like music is part of me. I love writing. I love arranging. I love having an idea come from my mind, and then I can share it, and actually other people can hear it instead of it just playing here for me over and over like I'm crazy.
So growing up, what were some of your inspirations? It's interesting to know because your sound is, when I first heard Melanie Durant, your sound wasn't like no one else who was coming out from like Toronto. You had like this, I don't want to say old school, but you know what I mean, classic sound, right? But bringing it into the new, and it's still like you're ahead of your time. Like your music is not something what goes, you know, older stuff. It just gets better. So what I'm hearing right now is a continuation. Like, explain what's your inspiration.
Well, basically, I just I want to share an emotion. You know what I mean? It's about doing things that other people can relate to. And yeah, I have an old school sound because I listen to a lot of Motown and classic stuff, Aretha Franklin, Whitney Houston, even Donna Summers, Diana Ross and the Supremes, Stevie Wonder, Michael Jackson is a huge influence on me.
Yeah.
Smokey Robinson. Did I say Smokey Robinson? The
No, you
Temptations.
didn't say that. Yeah.
Hey,
Temptations.
Anita Baker, Sade. I love real R&B, and I love music that speaks to your heart
You know
and
what? Oh,
moves you.
sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, I like to hear that. This is an interesting question. No one asks someone like you who sings all of those genres in a fusion. How do you feel how R&B has changed in these last, I would say, even 20 years? I'm going to good 20 years because I remember ever since 2000s, there's no groups anymore. You don't see no female groups, no male groups. I remember R&B from like what you're saying. How you feel about that?
Disappointed is, I could use it in one word. I'm disappointed, but I do hear real music coming back, and I mean, it doesn't matter to me what's in style. It's
Yeah.
about what feels right to me personally, and I do make the music initially for myself, because if I don't like it, why would I put it out for you guys?
It's straight up. I like how you do it. So when you're in the mood of making like a track, like what do you do? What inspires you? Like you said it before, but like how do you get like when you go into the studio like relaxed, so you come up with something creative? It's just natural.
I write from home in the first place. I never write in the studio. That's a huge waste of money.
It's true.
And a lot of people, they like to pretend like it's a party, invite everybody, and it's like you're
Yeah.
paying for everybody to like smoke weed in your face, and it's like the party is not here. Okay, the party's not here. So I have a very strong work ethic when it comes to studio.
Yeah, that's good to know because you can hear it in the music, right? Like so. Like from listen, are you having like an EP? Like, are you planning to just drop singles, like continuing
I dropped my album today,
the whole
and
album?
the whole album. I just dropped it. Boom, there it is. But I will be promoting different singles because I'm proud of every song on it. I didn't put any fillers. Every song on the album I love. Every song.
That means
So
it's something strong.
I put out my best work. This is my best work to date.
Yo, I gotta hear it. People's real no joke. You gotta hear it because your sound is strong already. Like your vocal style, like the selection of like production, what you put with it. So if you're saying this is the best, I'm expecting to hear this all through the radio, and you know people be jamming to it all through this. You know whatever COVID is summer, no matter what barbecue or whatever. People are gonna be jamming to Melanie Durant. So like, I'm gonna be honest. After I listened to you from the beginning, right? And after I never heard from you for a while, I used to hear people on the radio and I say, wait a minute. Is that Melanie Durant? No, that's not Melanie Durant. I swear, because I know the style, your style, what you got, but it's yours, your own. But a lot of people weren't doing that. Like, I know the timeline, right? Weren't doing that until from here, too. I'm talking about from hometown, too, you know, straight from here. Until Melanie Durant was doing it. Just straight up. I don't care.
Thank you. You know what? The best form of flattery is somebody who's trying to recreate your thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Art imitates art.
You know what? I'm gonna put it out there. We have in Toronto. There's a couple artists that has happened to. I'm gonna put one out there, and people just guess his sound. Chaos. That's all I gotta say. Someone out there who's big has a similar thing. I'm just saying, there's examples. What do you feel about Canadian artists, like how we are in like the international scene compared to like others?
I do feel we need more publicity within the States, you know. But you know, you can't just go to the States and be a success, because the first thing they want to know is, okay, do they even like you at home? How you doing at home? They want to see that your own people are supporting you.
It's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
So I mean, if there was more of urban stations to support like urban music, then we'd be in a better predicament, you know? If we were
But
playing on all the stations instead of just on the urban stations,
yeah,
there'd be a different predicament. I
yes.
mean, for Drake to go over to the States and just blow up and do so well, and then everybody here is like, he's ours, he's ours. It's like, yeah, but guys, did you support him? You know what I
No, they
mean?
didn't support them before. They didn't support them before. It's true, facts. But your name itself, you put it in work. Trust me. Like this on the scene, I hear Cardinal, I hear Socrates, or whoever the legend. Them, but like you came out about 2006. I mean, 2006. I think I'm just guessing, right? It's still good. You get me? Like
It
fine
was
wine.
2003.
2003. Still like wine, you get better. You get what I mean?
Thank
So
you.
right now, everybody they got to check out like where you got your like your album. Do you have it on a site? Are you gonna have a site to like market it to besides like or just
Go
all
to
digital platforms?
MelanieDurant.com, and it's
Hmm.
on every streaming platform, every major streaming platform. But the easiest way to access it is just go to MelanieDurant.com.
See, you already have it. You got it set up. That's good. So do you have like other things on your site connected, like merch or anything else?
Oh yeah, there either it's there already or it will be there in the next couple days.
Mm. All
But yeah,
right.
there's merch.
So how you feel now with the younger artists coming up from here and the older artists what done put in work? Like, do you feel like, for example, like Cardinal Offishall, he got a big role now, that the older artists should show like try to show more like support, like how we're seeing Cardi do his thing right now? Because I feel there's a lack of that. For so long, there's been a lack of that. That's why people are like, it's like
Do you,
scattered.
do you mean artists supporting other artists
Yeah,
or
artists supporting other artists or like people taking roles like Cardinal Official. He's taking that role, leadership role. I think I don't know if it's which company, if it's Universal Canada or whatever. He's doing executive, but
yeah, heard that.
so that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot of vets here. Who do you think that should continue? Like, we need more of that so we could grow.
100%. Yeah, we got to support each other. But let me tell you, in the past, we didn't support each other. We really
Mm,
didn't, you know? And moving forward, I would like to see more of that. But to be 100% honest, I have received, for Listen, so much love and support from majority of the other artists in Toronto.
yeah.
From Glenn Lewis to Andrina Mills, although she changed her name to it's BLK or something like that. I wish I knew what it was right now. I can't even see it. But no, man, I'm saying Ray Robinson, Sean Jones, Drew, uh, everybody is coming through like, yo, this is crazy. And they're giving me respect and love and support. And it feels so good because
Hmm.
back in the day, I'm not going to tell you who I said this to, but I said to another artist, it's so sad the way Toronto moves. I said,
Hmm.
it's like they're all crabs in a bucket.
Yeah, yeah, I heard that before.
Yeah.
So you've been through it. There's a question. I had a good question. I was gonna ask you, but anyways, so right now,
Forgot.
how do you? Oh, this is the question. Woman, I feel it's the time for the ladies. How you feel about the women are doing in music or the industry right now? Because especially like the hip hop, I see like a lot of female hip hop artists more than ever. Not just like in America, but here I'm seeing a lot of them I never used to see. I used to only have like, five I could count. Now there's like 20 or 30 of them,
You know what? I
right?
think there was always a lot of artists or people who wanted to be artists, but right now is the easiest time to just get online and write your stuff
Mm.
and be seen by other people. That's why
Hmm.
everybody's an Instagram model. You know what I mean? Because as
Yeah.
soon as you take a picture, you're like, I'm a model.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
But yeah, there's more outlets for artists to share their art.
Because I'm seeing in all like genres, hip hop, the R&B, like whatever singing. I'm seeing in the reggae for the ladies. They're getting more spotlight. Like I see more quality in all of the genres coming out
Nice. Nice.
compared to the guys. I'm straight up. I don't care.
You're saying more quality?
Yeah, I'm seeing like the ladies know to promote themselves better.
Oh, I wasn't sure
Promote
if you're
them.
talking about in the skill or
No,
the
no, just like
presentation of it all.
yeah, the presentation of it and like activity. You know what I mean? Like it's more attractive than the fellas. Like the fellas are all the same thing. I'm seeing the same thing from most of them, right? If I'm seeing like a female reggae artist, it's completely different than maybe a hip hop or a female artist or someone who's singing soul music. Like I just see the difference. Like they have a different crowd. They don't have to
Okay.
like they don't have to fight for the one crowd, right? Like you don't
Yeah.
have to fight. You don't have to fight for nobody. That's what I'm saying, right?
No.
But if you're the best hip hop female artist here, people are still trying to fight you because everybody wants to be doing that
In the
same
number
thing.
one spot.
That's what I mean. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's same thing with the other genres too. Whatever you do, like even in reggae, there's always if one stands out, the whole bunch is gonna come for you. You get what I mean? Because it's different. Because straight up,
What warrants? Sorry.
Go ahead.
What
No, straight up,
warrants?
right. Sorry.
You go ahead. You go ahead.
No, I was gonna say like straight up. Besides you, it's just Julie Black. I hear. And then we had some legends like what's her name again? Sorry, I forget her name. My sister used to listen to her a lot.
Divine Brown.
Divine Brown, I know Divine Brown. No, she's in Florida right now. How could I forget her name? That's our Whitney Houston.
Fiona?
No, not Melanie Fiona. You're saying some names.
Should I keep guessing?
Yeah, keep guessing. I like how you
Deborah
say
Cox?
all the names. Deborah Cox. Deborah Cox. Yeah. And he said all those ladies, and all those ladies are great vocalists, and you are right in that lineup, right there. And you're coming out with something good and, something fresh, a fresh vibe, So, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you right now and anybody else who's bringing it, that's good music, good food, brain food. That's what people need right now. And that's what I'm listening to. Listen. See, I just say, listen. Perfect. How you come up with that? Tell me how you come up with that name for that track.
Well, it's the hook, right?
The hook.
Normally I'll name a song whatever the hook is, but it's also I felt like it was almost like somebody. I mean, you want to relay a message, right? That's what the song is about. It's about a story, and I want people to listen to it. So that's why I called it Listen.
And after now, like the album just dropped today, it's blessed that you came on the Down to Earth. And you know what? So far, it's been good, straight energies coming because normally, I tell you, you must have good internet or something. Or all the ladies, majority of the ladies, it always cuts out.
Oh. Well, I don't know. I hope so.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm
putting that out in the universe. All the man them's perfect like this. It's always going smooth like this, right?
Okay. Well, I did a live last night for streaming my new album. It was a free listening party the night before today, obviously, the night before the album dropped. But my DJ also said, make sure your internet's strong. But I don't normally have a problem in my house. But I was going to, which I forgot to do, put a D-Link in this room because this is where I normally sit to do stuff to make sure that it was a strong connection.
But this is a big one. Trust me, this is big and blessed because you linked me straight on time. I'm always on time. And like you have this new album, this new art. This is a great artist. Blessed and honored that you came on the Down to Earth. So like, trust me, like, anything else you want to tell the universe before we come off the spaceship, Melanie Durant? What you've been?
Well, I'm working on more music. I mean, more imagery for my. Are you smoking weed?
Oh yeah. Most of the time, but this interview, I didn't smoke. I didn't smoke too much, but I blazed one for you. This one is the Gas Gang, right?
It's called the Gas Gang.
Yeah, Gas Gang oil. But normally I have the spliff. Normally I have the big spliff burning,
Excuse me
all the
while
time.
I like my spliff.
So that's how we do it.
Do you prefer blunts or
No,
rollies?
I don't smoke blunts anymore. I used to smoke blunts in my early, people could guess my age, my early 20s. Before my 20s, I smoked papers. I like the taste of the weed, the flavor. I hate blunts. Ill,
Okay. I'm not a
ill.
fan of blunts either. I
I
hate blunts.
finished blunt. I can't remember smoking a blunt. Maybe like really like how people smoke it constantly. Probably like in like ooh,
Yeah.
20 years, 20 years, 20 years.
Okay, so do you prefer hydro or do you prefer the Jamaican
That
cess
to cess. What is Jamaican cess? That's another conversation. But okay, the hydro. What you say
or
hydro? That's
bathhouse?
what. The hydro. What you say hydro? That's what's the grown indoors. That's
Hmm.
what's good. That's what's good now. But if you know how to grow outdoors, then that's good. That's even better. But you have to
Will you,
know how to grow outdoors. You
that's right.
have to know.
That's right.
I
So
have some outdoor.
will you be growing your own plants this year?
Of course, this year for sure. And I have a lot of outdoor stuff. I gotten. So it's grown pretty good as like what we call cess, what you would call Jamaican cess. But
Yeah.
like right now, people when they smoke that, they don't like that because they're used to the strong side, right? But the weed what I got
Yep.
now would be like cess, what people used to smoke. My dad likes that type of stuff. You get what I'm saying? He smoked weed
Oh yeah,
like that.
100%. That's why I asked when I seen you smoking. I'm like, okay, what do you smoke?
This is new. This is new. This is new to me. This is new technology. I
Okay.
never
Oh, is
done
that a
this.
pen?
Yeah, this is like
A vape
yeah.
pen?
It lasts for 3
Sick.
weeks. 3 weeks.
Okay. Well, it depends on how many draws you take off of it.
I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna
And
take too much drugs of this.
the thing about those is because it doesn't like go out and there's no
Yeah,
end to it. You just keep
yeah.
smoking on it. You don't know when the spliff is done.
No, but this one, I know I'm not gonna try to take too much. You take too much puff, you're going to sleep. Trust me.
Okay.
You just need three, four, maybe the most. That's it.
Okay.
So, oh, you puff. You know, Melanie Durant. What do you think about the legalization? I'm gonna ask you because
I
I
think it's
burn on
great.
here.
I think it's
Mm,
great. It's a plant. It's a plant that God put here for everybody to use. Probably more for medicine, but
mm,
to make a plant illegal is foolish. And you know that the government, they like it used to be where we weren't allowed to drink, right?
yeah,
As soon as they got ahead of that with the prohibition and all that, and then they legalized it because they're selling it to us.
yeah.
Same thing. It's like, oh, now you can smoke weed because we're selling it. And then they got on TV when they first legalized it, and this guy in a suit was like, I don't know what he said word for word, but basically what he meant was, listen, these are our custies, and anybody who is selling to
Yeah.
people will be arrested, and stay away from my custies.
It's true though. It's true though because you know what? Before they legalized it, they were shutting down a lot of the dispensaries right before the
And putting
ones what
people
they
in
had.
jail. Yeah.
It
Finding
made no
them.
sense. It made no sense. It
None.
made no sense. But
None. Make it make
Melanie,
sense, people.
Melanie Durant, it was great vibing with you. Bless
Thank
up.
you. Thank you
This
for
is the
having me.
this is down to earth. Anytime, keep in touch. I got many podcasts developing, and you'll
Wicked.
see me out in the universe. Bless up, Melanie.
Wicked. Thank you,
Respect.
Sean. Have a nice evening.
You too. Down to
Bye.
earth.